Hi everyone. Today I thought I'd walk through an example of the Trimester Project we have, a flowchart of how you get to your target career. Before I start, there's 3 things that you're going to learn that are going to be important as you go through this little Trimester Project. The first is decomposition. And what that simply means is you break down a big problem, like on the screen here, becoming a physicist, into smaller problems, like passing middle school, maximum science courses, that sort of thing. The second thing is pseudocode. Pseudocode it's a fancy word for describing writing code in normal English, but in a structured format like you would with a coding language, and abstraction and algorithmic thinking. As we go through this, you'll see that this flow would work for many different science careers. Okay, so let's get started. Now that we have our pen, our objective is to become a physicist. So first things first, you're in middle school, you've got to pass middle school, right? If you don't, guess what? You're taking middle school over again. Assuming you pass, you head down this way. And since you want to become a physicist, you want to take the maximum number of science courses, the maximum number of math courses, because you'll need those. And if you can find work experience that's related, or an internship that's related to the physical sciences, that is also a bonus. And you're going to have to want to learn to write, hello, you can go away. And you're going to have to learn to write really good essays, because most really good schools really good universities that is, are going to want to have you write an essay. So let's go to the next page. We're going to apply to universities right here. Don't worry about number 1. Number 1 isn't important until we get to the last page. So if we apply to universities, first things first, we've got to meet the GPA requirements. We've got to get good SAT or ACT scores. And this is why we wanted to learn to write essays really well. You want to pass the essays and admissions test. Now, if any of these fail, here's if statement number 1, number 2, number 3. If any of these fail, you don't meet any of these, then a good option might be to go to a community college down here. Improve your skills, improve your grades, and repeat. Apply to universities again. Or at this point in time, you may decide, plan B. And the first thing that popped into my head when I was figuring out plan B, I said, okay, bus driver, done. That's plan B. Now, I forgot about the yes path down here. So let's say we've got good GPA, we get good SAT scores, we pass the essay and admissions test. Guess what? We've got all that stuff done to go to university. Now we have one other thing to worry about. Do we have enough money? So let's go through the no side first. If I don't have enough money, can I get financial aid? If I can't get financial aid, then there's a couple of different things I could do. I could go to a community college. I could work. Or I could go to work and school at the same time, which you might do if you went to community college. Out of all of this, then I come back up here and I repeat, ask myself, do I have enough money? If I don't, and I don't think I'm ever going to, again, first thing that popped into my mind was bus driver. I stuck that down here. But let's say I have enough money or I can get financial aid. That would be the yeses over here. Guess what? We're going to the university. So we're going on to the next page now. Now we've made it as far as university. A lot of stuff going on trying to get there. So I'm in university now. I'm in the physics program. Am I maintaining my grades? No. Plan B in the university, get a business degree. It's the first thing that came to my mind. Nothing against business degrees or earlier bus drivers. All right. So if I can maintain my grades, I'm going down this way, and hallelujah, I'm going to graduate. And from graduation, I have to find a job. Now, if I don't find a job, just one idea that came to mind was going back for my master's degree. This happened to a lot of people during the Great Recession. When they were coming out of school, there were no jobs, so they went back to get their master's degree. Now, this is where number one, a couple of pages ago, becomes important, because if I apply for a master's degree, guess what? I start all the way back here. Okay, now let's go to the yes side over here. So if yes, I graduate, I find a job. If the answer is yes, I am done. Now, what I haven't done as I've gone through this whole thing is I haven't asked any questions about personal life. For example, have I fallen in love? Have I gotten married? Have I had any kids? Because that's going to make this whole thing a lot more complicated. And it may mean for some people that they don't become a physicist or a bus driver or whatever. So that's an example. I don't expect to see anybody submitting physicist for their trimester project. That would be a little too obvious. Feel free to add more detail. Everyone's is going to be a little bit different. We'll have fun with it. See you in class. Bye.